Okay, hello everyone. We're going to be doing a bookish sleepover. I wanted to start another book for this video, but I'm in the middle of filming so many things right now. If I do start another book, I don't think I'm gonna have time to finish it right now. I'm in the middle of reading The House Witch by Delham Hatch for another video, but I probably won't talk about it too much in this one. The book I thought about starting for this video was Keeper of the Lost Cities Unraveled by Shannon Messenger, book 9.5 in the kotlc series. Middle grade books tend to be a faster read for me. I think the last time I read a book in this series, I finished it in like a day, which is why I thought about starting this one. Plus, I really wanted to dive back into the world before book 10 came out because that was announced. Oh, right now I'm watching Supernatural. It's kind of a creepy scene right now. I just have that playing in the background in my ears. I'm really enjoying it. I'm on season 2 right now. I feel like the second season, it's a bit more of a solid setting, I guess, because in the first season, we were just moving around a lot because Dean and Sam were trying to find their parents, or not their parents, their dad. But yeah, the second season is like a bit more home base feeling because they have somewhere to go back to. But yeah, for this video, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about The House Witch, but either I'm gonna read The House Witch and just give you guys vague details on it, or I'm gonna start Keeper of the Lost Cities Unraveled. The thing is, I really want to start this one, but I also want to continue this one, and I need to finish the video for this book. So yeah, I'm probably gonna think about which one I want to read first, or I might start a different book besides these two, so then I can take my time with these two. I do have like these two books I bought recently in Calgary, Hazel Thorn by C.G. Drews and Cold Wire by Chloe Gong. I've heard really good things about Cold Wire. The thing is, this book is huge, and I definitely won't have time to finish this one right now. This one, I don't really know if I'm in the mood because it's like dark fantasy or like gothic fantasy. Another option I thought of was me trying to find a short story on my Kindle to read. The thing is, I don't know of many short stories at the moment. I feel like all the ones I wanted to read, I read at the beginning of the year. I just searched up short stories, so hopefully I can find something. I might want like a romance short story. Oh yeah, I did want to talk to you guys about Stranger Things. Volume 1 for season 5 came out like yesterday or something. I've been like debating whether I should watch it right now or not because I either want to wait for the rest of the volumes to come out or just watch them as they come out. The thing is, I'm a heavy spoiler. I spoil myself so much. Like the first thing I did when the season came out, I didn't even know the season was out yet, but the first thing I did when I saw a spoiler clip on Instagram, I didn't skip it. I watched it fully, and then I went ahead to go find other clips that spoiled me. So I know things that happen. I know about Will. I know about Holly. I know about Max. Oh, I know about the Robin and Will duo. That seems fun. I'm looking forward to watching that. I feel like it's fun to have other duos besides like obviously Steve and Dustin, and then Robin and Steve. A lot of Steve, and then like the ships obviously. I like the friendship duos. But yeah, I'm still debating whether I should watch the volume 1 right now or if I should wait until after volume 3 comes out, because I think the second volume is coming out pretty sure around Christmas or exactly on Christmas Day, and then the final volume New Year's, I'm pretty sure. Do I really want to start a short story right now? Honestly, at the moment, I kind of want to continue watching Supernatural. I haven't really been paying attention to this episode. I have no clue what's going on. But I also really want to start reading a book. I don't know, what should I do? I didn't really decide anything for this video. I thought I was just gonna read, but I didn't really decide on what I wanted to read, except this. I thought I was gonna read this, and now I'm having second thoughts. Okay, I do think I might start this one while also watching Supernatural in the background, which if I do that, I'm definitely not gonna pay attention to the episode, but it's gonna be like background noise. Okay, I didn't really make it very far. I made it to like chapter 4, which is page 29. Also, I don't know what happened in this episode at all. When it finished, I just rewound it again for like background noise. That second time through, did not know what happened either. The beginning of this book is very fun though. So for those of you who haven't read the Keeper of the Lost City series, I wouldn't be surprised it's really long. The waiting time is also really long. Book 10 still has not been announced on when it's going to be released. So waiting for that. But Shannon Messenger said it was going to be soon. So I'm really hoping this time it's actually going to be soon. But yeah, the main series is told through the main character Sophie's perspective. And so she's been living in the human world her entire life. Secretly with these telepathic powers, she's able to hear the thoughts of other people until she meets this elf named Fitz. I finally remembered his name. I forgot his name for the longest time. But yeah, she meets Fitz and he takes her to the world of elves where she's introduced to all these magical things, magical people, attends a school filled with magical people her age. Then there are like these bad guys after her, this evil organization. She finds out she's not exactly a regular elf. Along the way, her friends help her family helps her, the family of her friends help her, just meeting a lot of random people along the way. There's a love triangle. Keith, who this book is in the perspective of, is part of that love triangle. Out of the two guys in the love triangle, Keith is the one I'm rooting for. I love Keith, he's so fun. All the characters in these books though, they're like my children. I've watched them grow up for so many years. They grew up with me. I started this series so long ago. I've been reading it for years, waiting for the releases for years. I feel like ever since I started my channel, I've talked about this series way too much. Currently, there's 9 books in the series. Book 10 is about to release, obviously. 2 novellas. So once book 10 comes out, that's like 12 books, and we still don't even know if book 10 is gonna be the last one. Anyways, book 9.5 is about Keith's adventures in the human realm, because there's the elf world and then the human world. He's in the human world right now because he's trying to control this new power he has. Keith's an empath, and so he's able to feel other people's feelings. And I feel like compared to other empaths, he's a lot stronger in comparison, can really feel other people's emotions, especially Sophie's. Apparently Sophie's emotions are like a lot stronger compared to other elves. And with humans, they're not able to like block their thoughts or emotions as easily as elves. And so if an elf like Sophie, who's a telepath, goes into the human world, she can easily hear other people's thoughts. Like she can't shut it off. Or like before, when she couldn't control her powers, she couldn't shut it off. It's kind of the same thing with Keith. He's not able to fully turn off his powers. And so when he goes into the human world for the first time, it's like all these human emotions just rushed into him. Like when he first arrives, you can really tell. It was in like the first few pages, which honestly I found really interesting because the main POV we get in the main series is Sophie's, and so we don't really know how other people's powers feel, at least in their perspective. And so figuring out how Keith's powers feel to him in this book is really interesting to me. Like this line right here, this is like the feelings he feels from the humans. So it's like sharp irritation, tingly joy, burning frustration, itchy impatience, sour regret, warm affection, bubbly glee, plus a zillion other zings and zaps and prickles and pains mixed with a ton of loud noises and weird smells. Yeah, so with Sophie, she can't feel that, and so we don't really know how an empath's powers really feel in her perspective. So I find this description really interesting, especially since Keith really feels emotions. Also, I keep wanting to call him Keith. If I call him Keith, really sorry. Whatever comes out just comes out. His name is Keith, like Keefe. And then, oh my god, Keith's thoughts about Sophie in this book, I already love them. So yeah, Keith has this new power, and he's not really sure how to control it. I'm not gonna tell you guys what the power is because that's kind of a spoiler. Honestly, I think even me telling you that he has a new power might be a little bit of a spoiler. So yeah, not gonna tell you what it is, but he's trying to figure out how to control it in the human world because he is able to feel those strong emotions. And so I think he believes that if he's in an environment where things are really just rushing at him, he'll be able to find a way to control it. Oh yeah, he calls Sophie by her last name, Foster. I love it when the love interest calls the FMC by her last name for some reason. Plus this series, the romance, it's such a slow burn, but then in book 9, it was so clear. It was so clear. Oh yeah, but his thoughts about Sophie, like this one, Foster didn't smile nearly as much as she deserved to, but when she did, it was absolute perfection. He's so in love. He's so happy when he thinks about Sophie though, when he thinks about him and Sophie having their little secret telepathic talks, because Sophie can talk to other people telepathically, or some people, I don't know if it's all people. I'm pretty sure it's all people, but she likes talking to Keith telepathically and he likes talking to her, which like is so sweet. And then he's also so supportive of her. Sophie did this thing near the end of book 9, and there was this one line in this book where it was like, here, right here, Keith wished the counselors would make big banners that said, "Our moon lurks on fire." Is that also a spoiler for people who haven't read it? I'm not sure. It's been so long. It's such a long series, okay? Okay, and the way Keith's trying to like control his powers is so sweet and funny because he kind of figured out in the beginning, like, wait, I don't think as much when I'm thinking about Sophie. When I'm thinking about Sophie, I'm only thinking about Sophie. So he's trying to control his powers by thinking about Sophie. Oh yeah, can I show you guys this map? It's a really cute map because it has like all his notes on it of like the human world. And then the front of the book says Adventures in Human Land, aka the slow unraveling of a boy with awesome hair. You see like all his previous titles scratched out. Important discoveries, the astonishing revelations of a breathtakingly handsome genius. Musings and something grand shenanigans. But yeah, the map, take a good look. And then it has his notes like where to next. How did I miss the maple syrup on like the maple leaf? Guess I should have tried the coffee. Beware of waterfall boat rides and always wear a poncho. Oh, this note is sweet. Foster was born somewhere around here and Disney has his own land. He has a list down here of things he still needs to try. Tacos, Tim Tams, dumplings, banoffee pie. P.S. Need more gelato. And yeah, just a bunch of cute different notes on the map. I think I'll read a little bit more, but not too much. Also, I think I want to go make hot chocolate, so I'm probably gonna go do that. Okay, for now, I think I'm going to continue to watch Supernatural. I'm on this episode where the townspeople are being infected with some virus, and the people who aren't infected, they're being trapped in town. It's like really trust issues. It's kind of scary. Oh my god. Am I going to get flagged for like anything violent? I mean, it's not like I'm doing it, it's just the show. Like, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of killing in this episode. They're like trapped in a clinic right now. There's like only 4 people left or something, 5. They're surrounded. I would not want to be here. Oh, people in this town are good with rifles. I would definitely not want to be here. Oh, there's another person. Is he infected? Sam's vision is starting to happen. Oh my god, is one of them infected? Oh my god, Dean's going crazy. Dean's going crazy. Oh god, this really is like a psychological episode. Hallelujah, he's not infected. Oh no, she's infected. She's infected. Oh my god, I think she infected him. No, Sam! This is not happening. What was that conversation? What is happening? They all just left? Is this actually the ending? Because if it is, that's so stupid. Okay, no, there's still 7 more minutes left. Oh my god, he's not infected! Yay! Oh my god, they killed them for nothing? What is this ending? You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. Yo, where the hell did everyone go? Is that actually how it's ending? There's still 5 more minutes left. Oh, no. Oh, what's happening here? What is going on? Is this guy a demon? Is he a demon? Oh my god, that's what was happening? Trust issues, I tell you. Ugh, this poor boy. Just give him a normal life. No! What is going on? No, the trauma's building up. It's the trauma. We're finally gonna get to know. Oh my god. Tell him! Dang it, it ended. Okay, well, that episode's over. No, because seriously, what was that? That episode was scary. I would not want to be there. I would not want to be in that town. Also, dang it, I hate that cliffhanger. Should I just watch the next episode now? Okay, I'm like continuing the book right now. I literally stopped at the start of chapter 4 because I wanted to read you guys this so bad. The thoughts in this boy's head about Sophie, they're so sweet. So again, he's trying to figure out his powers. He's trying to control them him by thinking about Sophie. And so he's like, think about Foster, but not in a clingy way. He felt the need to clarify. No reason to make this extra weird. He was just a guy thinking about a friend who also happened to be sweet and beautiful and brave and brilliant and a million other things that made her his favorite person ever. Like, she's his favorite person ever. I mean, it was so obvious. This is like the greatest thing I've ever read in my life. I say that about every romance I'm obsessed with, but this really is the greatest thing I've ever read in my life right now. Okay, I made it to chapter 5, page 42. Honestly, I thought this book wasn't going to be much of a recap. There actually was like the tiniest little recap, and it kind of helped because it's been a while since I've done like an entire reread of the entire series. I think I've read the first 2, maybe 3 books so many times. I think my latest reread, I read up to like Flashback, which I think is like book 7 or 8. I think the hooded guy appeared, or it was some random guy who just started talking to Keith. It was described that he had a hood on, but I think it was also described that he was slightly wrinkly, and this guy on the cover does not look wrinkly. So maybe not, but he could also be wearing a disguise. Because if he's from the elf world, the elves have like a bunch of weird cool gadgets that they use. Like right now, what Keith is using to travel around the human world, he's using this thing called a pathfinder, and with the pathfinder it has like a bunch of random facets where if you point them up to the light, you can travel through light. It's like you're taking a piggyback on a beam of light, and so then their body dissolves and then they get transferred to another place and then reform at a different place. But yeah, it's really cool. The elf world is definitely more advanced than the human world. Like an example would be right here, like Keith getting on a boat, and he's like, a boat, he boarded a boat, a human boat. Weren't there a bunch of those at the bottom of the ocean? Oh my god, I just remembered one thing though. Like elf relationships are kind of strange because they have like this matchmaking system where they get like a list of people they would match with the best. That's like the only weird thing in the elf world, I feel like. Oh my god, keep figuring out his powers. Him thinking about Sophie, it's like so funny because he has to think like she's right beside him even though she's not. He's pretty much like, okay, I gotta be as delusional as possible. Like she's right here holding my hand, she's right here talking into my ear. And then when he's thinking about her, he's so clumsy. It's just like he didn't pay attention to anything else around him, and so he kept tripping over things and people. He's like the clumsiest boy when he's in love. But yeah, I think that's all for now. I really want to continue reading this, but I also want to continue reading my other book, and I have those other videos to finish. Oh my god, speaking of other books though, I recently just finished Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reed, and the show just came out today, or yesterday. It's almost 2 a.m. right now. So yeah, the show came out yesterday, and I think like the first 2 episodes are out. I think I'm gonna wait for the other episodes to come out because that's normally what I do. I wait and I binge it. But then also, most of the time, I read a book to watch the show, and then I just never watch the show. I did it with Percy Jackson. I still haven't watched Percy Jackson, and I think they just finished filming the 2nd season, or the 2nd season's coming out soon. I still have not watched season 1. I read the entire series to watch the show. I have a problem. Oh, speaking of other shows though, I want to read the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver because I heard her books are getting adapted into a show. At least I'm hoping it's a show. I'm really hoping it's not movies. I can't do movies. I never watch movies by myself unless like a friend drags me to the movie theaters, because I don't know why I don't have the attention span for an entire movie just like sitting through it by myself. I really do prefer shows and books. Obviously I prefer shows and books. Oh my god, I feel like a lot of books are getting adapted into like TV shows or movies these days. I really don't know how to feel about it. I feel like I would have a more solid opinion if I could actually get myself to watch them. Oh yeah, Catherine Center's book The Bodyguard is either being turned into a movie or show. Probably a movie. I feel like it would be better as like a rom-com movie. Actually, let's search that up. I'm curious to see what other books are getting adapted. Oh, Andy Weir, is that his name? His sci-fi book. I think it has like Ryan Gosling in it or something. What's it called? Hail Mary. That one is getting a movie. Oh, The Housemaid. That's the one with Sydney Sweeney and Amanda, how do you pronounce her last name? Amanda Seyfried. Oh yeah, the Fourth Wing movie. Oh my god, yeah, Twisted by Anna Huang. That's also another romance series I want to read. I think I'm gonna end the video here. This was fun. I love an excuse to talk to you guys about just random things. But yeah, it's late, so I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!